Known for its scenic view and natural hot spring, Unzen Onsen is a hidden gem in rural Japan. Join us as we spend a day in Unzen Onsen, where one can hear the voice of screaming hell, soak in natural hot spring, and eat delicious snacks. It also has a ropeway which gives the best autumn view, or so they say. Day 8, here we go!
So after driving a long and windy road, we are now at the Unzen volcano area. Usually people call it Mount Unzen, but if you stop by the Unzen Visitor Center, you can get this 2 brochure which has a lot of information about the Unzen area. One of the questions here is that is there a mountain named Mount Unzen? And there's no mountain named Mount Unzen. On the way up here, there's actually 2 observatories. The second observatory is quite interesting. It provides a very good view of the collection of mountains here, and you can see how the lava flow down.
After effect of the eruption.
Yeah, the after effect of the quite recent eruption. If you look behind us, it's actually very misty because it's raining pretty heavily. But I don't think it's going to stop soon, so maybe in another 10 to 15 minutes we'll probably head up. Are now back. Like most places that we have visited, it seems that the autumn colors is almost done already. Like it was pretty dull, it's not really red. At the top, if you're not doing any of the hikes, there's only the observatory there. And because it's very misty and it's raining, you didn't really get to see a lot of nice view or any scenic view. Each of the ropeway ride is a 12 minutes we wait. So we probably spent less than 12 minutes because we rode the same cabin down.
One interesting things about this ropeway is that it is a human operated cable
Yes,
car.
it's manually operated. I think it has been open since 1950s. Pretty old and it's still working.
Next, I think we'll be going for lunch.
And after that, we will be visiting each of the jikokus. It seems pretty interesting because on our way up, we actually drove by and there's a lot of smoke. And you can actually smell the sulfur from right inside the car as well. Time for lunch.
Just beside the restaurant that we had our lunch, we came across a store that makes sanpei on the spot. And it looks delicious. Let me try. There's nothing inside. This is mainly to eat the texture and also the batter of this cookie. Yeah, it tastes like waffle. You're right. It's very crispy. I like it because it's not so sweet.
This is the top 1 item of this store. Based on the description, it's a white bean with potato. Okay, taste test. Not really very sweet. It has a very unique texture. I think it's closer to the white biscuit. But overall, I think it's really good.
the most active onsen in Unzen area. It's called Myoken. It has the voice from the hell, which is like a very low pitch of R and O sound. Can you hear that?
We're just done visiting the Unzen Jikoku and there's quite a lot of things to see. I'm guessing that the crowd would be way lesser than in Beppu and the things that are here are similar. We haven't been to Beppu yet, but from the online articles it seems pretty much the same.
The food spa is free and is empty.
Yep.
So yeah, you can try out the food spa when you are here.
Correct, and also a lot of photo taking opportunities, especially now it is autumn. Most of the craters are white or black with a little bit greenish or yellowish color, and then the backdrop is like the autumn colors. Overall it makes a nice landscape as well. It's worth the visit. We just went back to that sweet shop and we bought 2 more snacks. This is a green tea flavoured gaufrette.
This is a chocolate bar made from the crisps from graffiti.
So it's like a bits of pieces together with this.
And I think they added some cinnamon. I think you will like it. I think they put orange peels as well. It's like granola.
The green tea, because it's not so sweet, so it goes well with the biscuit on top. The biscuit is sweet, so yeah.
I really like the biscuit.
It's now 2 p.m. Our itinerary ended quite early today, so we will probably check out some of the onsen recommended by the visitor center. We're just done with our private room onsen experience.
The temperature of the hot bath is very high and we actually use like 30 minutes to get used to the temperature.
Yeah, I think it's like 41 degrees.
But it's quite an experience because the building itself is very old.
Looks pretty authentic.
This is the first time we actually try the natural onsen.
And it doesn't provide any towel, so do bring your towel if you
And
like
headband.
that. Now it's 3:30, we will probably be heading back to return our car, and then on the way maybe we'll stop by a supermarket to shop before we go to Nagasaki.
Another round of snack time.
We stopped by a place called Castella Land and we bought the original flavour.
Actually, the whole shop is selling only Castella cake.
Yes. It smells like bread. Very sweet. It's just very sweet. Tastes more like a butter cake with a sugar coating at the top. But actually, if you look at this, the top is actually sugar. Maybe we chose the wrong flavour.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like extra sugar. This is the one we have chosen. So if you don't like sweet stuff, don't choose this.
Behind me is the most active volcano.
The crowd is actually not the mountains with
stones.
The mountains.
Stone.
Wait, this is supposed to be paper, my god.
What?
There's a piece of paper on top. Yeah, there's a piece of paper on top.
Sweet potato again.